me be a pilot, pilot, pilot. I wanna take you to the moon, I'm on. And baby, when we flying, 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 you'll see that everything we knew was wrong, Oh, don't you fight it, fight it, fight it. I know the turbulence be super strong.
You thought you knew what was coming, didn't you?
You're thinking it right now. You don't want to be. But the thought just won't go away.
What was coming, didn't you? You know you were scared. It's okay. You ain't gotta lie. Don't worry. I'm not taking a shower right now. It's almost 8:30. It's time to go play. And I think the HPT started tonight. Which normally means that I'd head up to Ameristar. But I don't think I'm going to Ameristar. I think I'm still gonna go to Hollywood anyway. Maybe I'll swing by Ameristar? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll decide when I get in the car. Back at Ameristar. It's been a while since we've been here. But the HPT, the Heartland Poker Tour, is back in town. So I thought I would come back to Ameristar to see what's going on. Here at Ameristar, they're not fans of me having electronics at the table. However, in general, the games have been better at Hollywood. So the second I get to Ameristar, I bump into somebody that watches the vlogs. Dennis. He just got done playing a single table satellite. Didn't sound like it went too well, but it was nice meeting you, Dennis. Now let's head on to the casino floor and see what's going on. I am out of here. Second grade division all over again. Good times.
Trials trophy on it.
Oh yeah? Yeah. So we're leaving Ameristar probably after an hour. Actually, I was here exactly 57 minutes. And in that 57 minutes, I cashed out up 235. My game was actually pretty good. Being there only an hour, I really didn't get into any spots worth talking about. The biggest pot that I won was probably $100 or so. And that was against a lady that moved all in with God knows what. The majority of the hands went the following way. Limp, limp, limp. I raised to 15, one caller, see flop, I bet flop, they fold. Just rinse and repeat that like 12 times, and that was pretty much my session. The only other hand was one in which I raised under the gun to 13 with King Jack of Hearts and got 3 callers. Flop came Jack of Spades, 7 of Diamonds, 6 of Diamonds. Small blind leads for $10. I make it 25. Folds back around to the small blind who calls. Turn came to 3 of clubs. She checked. She had about $80 or $90 left in her stack. I bet 100, which had her covered. She tank called. River comes the ace of diamonds. I show my jack with king kicker, and she says, you're good. And that was about it. But the night is way too early for me to end it here. So I've already called over to Hollywood, and I'm on the list over there. So let's get moving on to the next one. So I'm all warmed up after my quick little 1-hour jaunt at Ameristar that ended well. I'm ready to jump right into the game at Hollywood with no warm-up. So the plan is to get in there, buy chips, and just get right to it. The whole little period where I sit down and get comfortable, I ain't even gonna do that. This might end badly.
Then I would cry. Don't you
well, so let's just cut right to the chase. Just like my hour at Ameristar where I was up about 200 bucks, I've been here a couple hours, and I think I have maybe 700 in front of me. In very non-exciting ways. I mean, I did just play a hand with Ace-10 that I took a little questionable line, but even that wasn't that questionable. Oh, by the way, this is the mid-session update. Actually, this is just the session update. I won't even commit to it being mid-session because it's probably damn near end of session. Some of these players, man, just some of them, I think they're allergic to money. I just don't get it. Maybe I'm not supposed to get it. Maybe that's the point. Maybe I'm not supposed to understand what they're thinking, because I clearly don't. But as long as they're not thinking like I think it'll be profitable for me. That's the way that works, right? Just like the last time the HPT was in town at Ameristar, the games at Hollywood are extra soft. Like a banana, or baby diapers, or, you know, soft things. So I'm going to that away. And the next time I see you, I'll probably be walking to my car. And I'll probably be walking to my car slowly because I don't want to leave. But I have responsibilities. And I have work in the morning. The funny thing about tonight's session is I even changed up my game a bit. Which typically happens after I play around with rain delay a little bit. I'm a lot looser for a little while. Doesn't seem to matter. I'm all in.
All in. You're coming back, you said? No? No more?
All they play for you.
People play.
As long as you be my, as long as you.
What's that?
As long as you be my girl.
Thank you, man. You know what? First of all, let me just say the night is over. I'm walking to my car, as you can probably recognize, and I realize that sometimes I come off super arrogant. I'm not super arrogant. And I call the other players bad, not because I'm great, but because they're bad. And I don't mean bad like calling when they don't have the right price or folding when they shouldn't fold. I mean bad like calling 3 and 4 bets pre-flop with like queen 5 of diamonds, or chasing 7 high flush draws bad. Does that mean I'm great? No, not at all. But I'm not that bad. Anyway, with all that being said, tonight's session at Hollywood went splendidly. I don't use that word enough, splendid. It went splendidly. I was in the game for 300 and cashed out at 1507. You might have seen the cashier give me 1707, but that was because I had an extra $200 in chips that I needed to cash in. I actually made 1207 in the game. So in the game for 300, out for 1507, and at Ameristar I was in the game for 300 and out for, was it 535? Something like that. I don't know. But overall, a great night. Especially because I really haven't put that many hours into it. My table, especially here at Hollywood, was bonkers. Bonkers. And not in a bet, 3-bet, 4-bet kind of way. More as in a, let's just call the straddle, and when Jaman raises, let's just all call him and try to beat him. Most of the time they were unsuccessful. I ran really good, I will admit that. But I think I played pretty damn good too. There was a mixture of both. But I need to get out of here. If I didn't need to get out of here, I'd still be in there, because there's still people on the table playing badly. So, if you like the videos, hit the thumbs up icon. Subscribe and you'll get notifications, and leave me a comment and I will probably respond. I'll try to respond, and I'll try to respond in a timely manner. Who knows what that means though. I will see you guys next time. Maybe tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Thursday? I don't know. Maybe. I gotta do the whole get the Christmas tree up thing. So if I get the Christmas tree, then I'll see you tomorrow. I'm babbling. Later.
Let me be a pilot, pilot, pilot. I wanna take you up where you belong, you belong.
I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying really hard not to laugh.
I'll be a pilot, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take off up to the moon,
I think they're allergic to money. I think that's what it is. What else could it be? When was the poker boom? 2004 to, let's say, 2009? Changed up my game a bit, which typically happens when playing around with, which typically happens after I play around with rain delay a little bit.
Up a lot of mileage, about to take off, I gotta vanish. I'll be on the moon, I feel like Andy Kaufman. Got a bunch of masks, I never take them off. Bitch, I might just pull up in Apollo. When on Earth, I'm pulling out the bottle, counting down the time until we're lifting off. I wanna take off with you, I wanna get higher. I wanna go where there's nobody else around.
I played a hand with him. I don't know if I got this recorded or not. There was a button straddle to 6. 2 or 3 people called the 6. And I made a 25 with King Queen offsuit from the cutoff. Only called, and he was in early position. The flop comes out, Queen, Queen 6, rainbow. He checks. I bet 35. He calls. Turn was a 7, putting 2 clubs on the board. He checks again. I bet 65, and he called. And the river was a 9. It was a 9 of spades, doesn't really matter. And he checks again, and I bet 155. And he hemmed and hawed for a while, and he found a call, and I was good. He said he had pocket kings, I believe.